If you're running Facebook ads for your business, but you want to get better leads, one of the most important things you can do is to improve the quality of your ad creative. So in this video, I'll share 4 things you can do that will make a big impact on your results. The first thing you need to do when you have a good service or product is you need to go and take real photos and videos of it to showcase it. So don't just upload a bunch of stock photos that you find online just because it's cheap and easy to find. Actually go out there and take real photos and videos. That by itself will double or triple the results you're getting right now without even paying Facebook an extra dime. So go out there and do it. So for example, if you're a contractor or a renovation worker, go to the site, take some photos of your work, take some videos of your work. You can take videos of the renovation in progress. You can take videos and photos of before and afters. You can take videos of interviews that you're doing with clients. If you're a personal trainer, you could also do the interviews with the clients. You could take photos and videos of your gym equipment. You can take photos and videos of yourself speaking as a founder, why you started this business and who you want to help. Or you could even go and make UGC commercial style creatives. So these are more like advertorial in nature. But there's a lot of things you can do here. Just find a way to showcase your service or product in a photo and video. That by itself will help a lot. Now, the second thing you need to do is you really need to do market research. I sometimes work with business owners who love what they do, but they don't really think about the audience that they're serving. So they do the business because they love doing it, which is great. But there's also a market out there that actually needs what you're offering them and that's willing to pay for that. And you need to align your business and your service with the audiences that are going to want to pay the best for your service, not just what you love doing, because then it's just a hobby, not a business. So you need to think about the audiences and the segments that are going to fuel your business the most. Now, this doesn't have to be super difficult and strategical and elaborate. Most of it is just really common sense, and it's just being okay with it and admitting that that's the way business and reality works and aligning yourself with that. Now, beyond that, if you want to do more of the strategical things, you can do some research with ChatGPT and you can ask it what are some of the best profitable audiences I can serve with my abilities or what my business does. And that will give you a profile of a certain segment or a certain persona that's going to be a lot more helpful if you target the advertisements towards them. So this means, for example, if you're doing a personal trainer, probably your most profitable personas, audience segments, are going to be sometimes, in some cases, entrepreneurs, but in a lot of cases, it's also busy moms and women who are a little bit older that are in a midlife stage of their life that they want to get more fit and feel younger and better again about themselves. So know that that's the way the market works and then try to serve those people because they are going to fuel your business and they are in need of what you can do for them. So target your advertisements towards those people. Think about what is going on in their life and then find a message that you can resonate with those people. You don't have to get super technical here. You just have to feel on a human level, what do these people really need and how can I help them authentically? And as a personal trainer, that might be a bit easier than as a contractor because it's well, who do I serve as a contractor? But there's also things there. You can think about the older people that need bathroom renovations. You can think about the people that live together that maybe have their bathroom is getting older. You can think about the people who are living alone and then they might need a renovation because they want to feel more better in their house and It's less personal on some cases, like for example, the renovation work, it's less personal than a personal trainers. But there you really need to showcase your work more. So it also kind of depends on what service you're offering them. But still, you really need to know your market and then like what advertisements can I make that this market, this audience is really going to respond to. So make good photos and videos, yes, but also think about like, well, what can I really make here? What will my audience respond to? The third tip I can give you is to really put some effort into making the photos and videos. So make sure that the quality of your camera is good. You don't need to have a professional camera. If you have like an iPhone, that's good, but make sure that you have some basic equipment to make the videos, or if you don't, make sure that you're holding it properly and showcasing it properly. Make sure that when you're filming the area, that the area looks clean, presentable. Um, don't put things on camera that are not supposed to be there, especially things that give like a bad feeling or like just give like a bad representation of you. Just put some effort into it. Make sure the formatting is right. So use tall videos because those are the ones that work on most platforms these days, but especially on Facebook. So I think it's 916 ones, the tall format, or 4:5 works as well. You can ask ChatGPT that or do some research about Facebook, but it's always the taller ones that work the best. You can use like a tripod if you want to make videos on like a higher level and you want to use your iPhone there so you can stand while speaking in a room. You could also have someone else film you while you have an interview with the client so you can make it a bit more dynamic. Make sure that when you're doing like testimonials that you have a good impression with the client, that the client is happy about your work. Choose the right clients for this. You don't need to force them. That's not going to have a good impression. But you do need to choose, of course, the clients that are going to be willing to talk positively about you. So this doesn't need to be super formal. In fact, it's better if you can be a bit more social with them. But of course, talk about like the work and the things that you did and why you're happy with your service and things like that. So really put some effort into creating some good videos and photos. That will give you another boost that can really help in getting you better quality leads. Now, the last but very important point, if you want to get the most out of this, is you need to make a lot of variations on your advertising content. So when you're taking photos and videos, make sure to take different types of photos, different types of videos in different styles, showcase different aspects of your service. Do one with a customer, do one where you're showcasing your equipment, do one where you're doing work in progress, do one where you're showing off the results. Test all different kinds of things because that's really the key to making ads work in general and especially on Facebook. So you need to have a lot of variations and testings. Now, one thing I do need to say here is only test creatives that you feel and think are probably going to work well as advertisements. Now, sometimes things that you didn't think were going to work well end up working well. But my point is here, be a little bit careful in the content that you show because you don't want to overload Facebook with data. And especially you don't want to put things on there that might end up hurting your brand. So use your common sense here, but like don't put weird things or things that you might think are negatives just because you want to test it. No, use the good content and test those and make a lot of variations on those. Then eventually you'll start seeing what gets you the best cost per leads and what gets you the best quality of leads. And then you can go from there. But if you end up advertising for a longer term, so more than 3 months, like half a year or like a year or longer, you'll end up needing a lot of variations of your content as well. There will be certain pieces of content, certain advertisements that are really like a home run and that work well for like 3-4 months and get you amazing leads. But eventually you'll still need to keep making those variations just to make sure that your audience doesn't burn out of the same type of advertisements, and they want to see some variations as well. So those are the most important things you can do to really see the best bang for your buck, to see the best leads from your ad creatives. If you enjoyed this video or you learned something, be sure to check out my next video on marketing, and feel free to leave a like, subscribe, comments, all that good stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Have a great weekend. See you soon. Cheers.